All right, you know. So just like the elder said earlier, Esau set up, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, so this is Esau's kingdom. So the Most High make it rich and he make it poor, right? But by him being established, he thinks he establishes by his own doing, right? Not honoring or paying homage to Yahawashi Yahawashi. But when we get set up in our kingdom, we're going to give all the glory to Yahawashi Yahawashi. And the beautiful part about it is, he's going to take that glory that's received from us, right, and sprinkle it right back down and let us be glorified also here on earth. All right? This is Sirach chapter 26, verse 4. It says, whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards Yahawashi Yahawashi, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. All right? And that explains the elect of Jake right now. We're in a poor state, but we understand, we feel rich. We can walk around and you know, with a high stature, not with a high head, but a high stature. Because who is it for? We're standing erect for Yahawashi Yahawashi. We're no longer crawling around on our knees because of the oppression that we've been going through all this time. All right. Now we have something to delight in, all right, and be the light in. You know. That's just it. But you see the setup by Esau, man, his richness comes from oppressing the poor. You see what I'm saying? He cannot be rich without oppressing the people, without stealing from taking from the people. All right? And the Most High set him up in a proper way to be that type of individual. All right? So anybody that wants to be stuck in this society, that you have Stockholm syndrome. You love being a slave. You love being oppressed. It won't feel normal to you if you don't feel oppressed, which is a sickness, man. That's an imbalance in your brain, in your mind, man. All right, to want to be in this kind of position. That was it.
This is Proverbs chapter 15, verse 27. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth
is greedy of gain that troubleth his own house, man. Because you got Esau, he don't care who he oppresses. He oppresses his own people. All right? And that oppression is going to be a witness unto him. Because what does the scripture say? All right, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword shall be killed with a sword. And how did he get his riches? Through pillaging, robbing, killing, and stealing, man. That's it.
Right. Yeah, yep. And it's going to be destruction upon their own head. Everything that Esau stole, all their hope and their riches, them chasing more and more wealth, more and more riches, is going to be a destruction unto themselves, man. You know, just like America. Them trying to get more and more wealth through this dollar, it created more and more debt for themselves. All right, the snowball effect. As it goes down, the inflation gets bigger.
But he that hateth gifts shall live.
That's right. So, the scriptures say a gift destroys the heart.
That's just what I'm saying.
And now let's take it a little further, because you have a gift that'll throw you off in your decision making, but also it destroys the heart, meaning it destroys the mind. All right. So what type of gift they gonna offer you today? Freedom. No, the Arvadita. See that? They're gonna offer you riches. The same thing that the devil offered Yahawashi. All right. He told him bow down and submit to him. He'll give him all the kingdoms that he saw that his eyes could see. You know, just like today, they're gonna say you can have a whole new credit system, a whole new an account, new beginning.
Yeah, they'll tell Jake like this: hey, I tell you what, you take this ship, we're gonna give you a credit score of 850 and 10 bands in your account. Man, they're gonna be. It's gonna be like a football huddle. It's gonna be a bunch of hands coming in that bitch trying to do that shit, man.
I'm gonna tell you, there will come a time. I mean, even right in America, to where, and it's real soon, to where you're gonna be taking a stack of money, a brick of money. It may not be a lot, but you're gonna take a brick of money just to go get, or if you wanna take your girl out to eat, or get a burger. They're gonna take a brick of money. That's what they're doing in Venezuela right now.
Oh God.
You know, in the Weimar Republic, you know?
Let's go take a money phone.
Yeah, they can take that money phone, that money phone, you have to use that to get you a piece of chicken. Right, man. What's up? Go ahead, keep that energy up.
If I may add on, just like the brother was saying about Venezuela, man, in the documentary, the dude was like, I got to get 2 jobs just in order to eat 3 meals a day. You know what I'm saying? He had to get 2 jobs in order to eat 3 meals a day, man. All right, and also he was like, hey, he got like big 4-5 stacks of money. He was like, hey, this may seem like a lot, but shit, I only can buy like a bag of corn with this. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I can get a loaf of bread. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got stacks, you know what I'm saying? People like to go off of what they see. It seems like a lot, but it's not, man. All them big stacks of hundreds of dollars and whatnot, man, was only like $4.
That's right, that's debt. The more stack you see people with, the more debt they owe. That's all you're doing is showing off debt. Like, look how much debt I'm in. Look how much debt I got. I got more debt than you. That's all they're doing. All right? You got to say something? Go ahead. Somebody got precept?
Isaiah 52:2.
Oh, bring that up. What was that? That was on here? Yeah. Oh, no, get that.
All right. This is Sirach, chapter 21. I'm going to start at verse 8. He that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gather himself stones for the tumor of his burial.
Right. Because the Lord says we're supposed to what? Build upon his foundation. To build upon Yahawah that was set up 2,000 years ago. Now we building upon that. Right? You're building with the Lord's money. You're building through the Spirit. And he said when the wind comes and the destruction comes, your house won't be blown down. But what will happen? Read that one again. Well, anybody that builds their house, meaning their faith or their safe house, you know, set themselves upon high to hide from the evils. You know, getting the chip, having hope in America instead of making the Lord their strong tower. Then what? Go ahead, read that again, brother.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 21, verse 8.
Right.
He that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gather himself stones for the tomb of his burial.
Yep. So you gathering stones for the tomb of your own burial, man. Everything that you're building up in America, you're building it in a grave. America is made to be a grave. It's a desolate land. All right? That where they sought to build their imagination. It's like a fucking mirage, man. All right? It's a damn tomb. All right? So if you're building this place up, if you're building your futures up upon 401ks, what else they got? Degrees and shit, college degrees, you women, CNAs and shit. CDs. What is it called?
CDs.
Yeah, what's it called? Deposits?
Trust funds.
Trust funds and stuff like that.
You said 401ks already?
401ks, you know, pensions. Then all of that. If you have faith in the dollar, if you have faith in Trump, Social Security, then what? You you have faith in death. You still remain in the congregation of the dead. And you're building for your own future burial, man. Your own future death. Sheep led to slaughter. Alright? That was it on that, right, brother? Go ahead.
Alright. This is Sirach, chapter 40, verse 25. It says, gold and silver make the foot stand sure, but counsel is esteemed above them both.
Right. It'll make your foot stand sure in this society. It'll make you have sure that you're going to be able to pay your rent if they don't raise the taxes. You know, but counsel is set up through the Spirit. Counsel is set up to keep you from falling. Counsel is there to guide you into the kingdom, to usher you into the salvation, man. All right? To comfort you. He said, comfort one another with these words. So if you're in the midst of counsel, you're in the midst of Yahawashi, because he said, when 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, he's in the midst. All right, go ahead. All right. The truth. It says, the truth is better than a lie. The dollar is a lie. And the truth is way better. This paper is better than that paper. All right, Bible. Better. Go ahead.
It says, riches and strength lift up the heart, but the fear of the Lord is above them both.
Right. Riches and strength. Meaning riches, your wealth, your gold and silver, your fiat currencies, your cryptocurrency, all the money that you call yourself super rich, middle class, upper class. But the Lord says the lower class in the spirit. Revelation 2 and 9, we already read it. He said, I know thy work and thy poverty, but thou art rich. All right? Fearing the Lord makes you a meek spirit, and that's what's going to lift you up. When the Lord sending his power down to reach to lift you up, anything in his way that's standing up too high is going to get put down. And he reaches down to that low degree to pull you up. Alright?
It says,
It's called what? What's that called? Backdraft, something like that, when you shoot past something? G4 engine? G6 engine from a jet that shoot past somebody?
oh, the G-force.
And crush them. Yeah, G-force.
Yeah.
That's the guy, that's that G-force that'll crush your ass. When the Lord reached down to pick up his meat, and you prideful people that's standing in the way, he gonna crush you. Alright, go ahead.
It says, there is no want in the fear of the Lord, it needeth not to seek help.
Right, there is no want in the fear of Yahawashi. Fearing Yahawashi is the beginning of wisdom. So if you want wisdom, that's what you're gonna get. Alright, if you want riches in the society, you're not gonna get it. It's not a guarantee of that. If you want wisdom, if you're thirsty, your thirst is gonna be quenched. Come on, somebody.
All right, this is Sirach 41 and 8. It says, woe unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High, Yahawah.
Right, 2/3 of our people, and also these people, they never got the law, but they still forsake it. Alright? Really talking about 2/3 of our people that trust in this place, America. You got that IUIC, man. You know?
It says, for if you increase, it shall be to your destruction.
Right, if these people increase, and all these people increasing, it's for their destruction. Right? 2/3 of our people, if they increase in their riches and their wealth, they're basically what? Building up for their tombstone, man. What do you want on your tombstone? Go ahead.
What else is it?
Go ahead, bro. Real quick, then you get to it.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 32. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that receiveth thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
Right, and that's the so-called white man. They've been happy when we fell in 586 BC under the Babylonians. They said, raise it, right? For their violence against their brother Jacob. And also in Rome, when we fell, he said it should be a great falling away. We fell in 70 AD. And they made books and mocked us and sold us gator bait, you know, and sent gifts one to another for our fall in Revelations 11, where it says they saw us upon our feet dead, spiritually dead. They mock us, call us niggas, jigaboo, black, Africans, yeah, porch monkeys, all these proverbs and bywords. So they mock us to this day. What it say? That last part, that last sentence?
For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
That's right, man. Scriptures say what? Reward her double as she has rewarded you. Alright, and the cup that we have drinking from, filled to her double. So it's talking about Esau and ultimately America. Well, America, but ultimately Esau. Alright? That's a beautiful scripture, brother. Go ahead, speak on it.
Paraphrasing the scripture on those who throw up a rock upon a hill, it falls on their own head.
That's right, man. Because now that's your favorite scripture there, I know. All right, go ahead, brother.
Okay, this is just going back to when we're going through the riches. All right, this is Sirach 27 and 1. It says, many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away.
Right, you can speak on that.
Come on. As a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones, so doth sin stick close between buying and selling. Come on, man. All right, it says many have sinned for that small matter, man. All right, the ones that's going out seeking that abundance, man. All right, because that's why I say money, the love of money is the root of all evil. All right, so if you out here constantly seeking abundance, man, all right, that shows that you don't have that foundation built on the Lord Yahawashi. You got to build on something else. You trusting in uncertain riches, man. All right.
Right. Yep. That's it. Because anywhere there's transactions made, there's some deception. And anywhere there's transactions made in this world, there's deception, meaning that dollar as well. Alright? Because there's truly no transactions made.
Good.
And there's wickedness. That's where you get robbing, killing, and stealing, and coveting from, man. You know, deception.
Good.
Killing each other for money. Women turning against the men for benefit. Men turning against each other for money. Go ahead.
All right. Verse 3. It says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord Yahawashi, his house shall soon be overthrown.
Right. So stay good.
You know, so you got 2/3 of our people, also these other heathen nations, man, trusting in this money, man, this fiat currency like the brothers bringing out earlier, man. All right, but the men of the Lord, what we can trust in, man, we trust in the Lord Yahawashi. Why? Because like they brought out earlier, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability at that time, man. The rich is not gonna be able to do nothing for you. All right, the rich is profit not in the day realm. You can't use the things that you earned throughout your life. All right, your life earnings to get you out of your destruction, man. All right. You do the things that are pleasing to the Lord, all right, that's going to get you out of that destruction that's coming, man.
Right, he says, what, stay diligent in Yahawashi, you know, and your house won't fall, man. That's that foundation again. Build your foundation upon the rock instead of sand, and the sand represents these people.
Yeah, and when you because before you come into this truth, you live the life of a beggar, because you got to go to Esau for everything. All right, and the scriptures say don't lead a life of a beggar. You put your faith in Yahawashi. All right, he will provide you with everything that you need. All right, say a man that lives off of another man's table is not even worth their life at all, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, now let's keep it real, because you know some idiots out there. We got to go to them for the want of all things. We still under the curses. So we got to eat here too. We got to go get taxes and pay taxes, get paid from Esau too. But the difference is we know. Just like we get sunshine from the sun, but we know who created it. These idiots will worship the sun. You know what I mean? And give homage to the sun. They give homage to Esau, and they worship Esau instead of worshiping the creator that made Esau. And using Esau as a tool. They like use the sun as a tool.
We use the world, but not abuse the world.
Right, man. Use the world, but not abuse it. And be in the world, but not of it. Live with your girl, but don't look.
Change the world, but don't let it change you.
Okay, go ahead. I got one more. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah, chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Right, and the Lord has stirred up the Medes. The Medes represent Russia. All right? And they're going to look at America and what? The fact that America has no gold in Fort Knox and nothing to back up their dollar with, they have nothing to offer. That's going to be a testament against America, man. Their shame, their debt, all right? They're going to have nothing to offer to pay off these people. China got all the gold. And Russia got gold as well, and they got cryptocurrency, and they got these lesser prostate nations.
America has no natural resources at all.
Yeah, you're right. But in the 70s and 60s, America made the refrigerator, the microwave, but they ain't making shit like that no more. Now, everything they make, China duplicates it and sells it cheaper and sells it back to America. So America can't come out with shit. The only thing they're going to come out with is what? That chip. They're going to come out with that chip. All right, go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Yes,
real quick, what has the so-called white man been doing with America this whole time, man? Building his house upon other man's money. All he been doing is borrowing and not returning and paying back.
Right.
That's why he's led with thick clay. Because he never did have the money. All he did was steal.
Yep. What's that? The Edomite that built Jamaica. When we came over here in slave ships to the Isles of Jamaica, they had the sugar mills. And the guy that built that, when he built it, with the hardcore slavery, I'm not going to get into that, but he built memorials and monuments over there. And then he went into debt. So what he started doing, he started borrowing from the Spanish crown. And as he was borrowing from them, he went into debt. And that was the first instances of debt. All right? And when he started borrowing, he went into debt. And then when he went into debt, he couldn't pay it back, so they put him in prison. So it was a term to where if you couldn't pay back your debt, you go to prison, and you live off your term, your debt term in prison, like a loan today. You know, if you can't pay the federal loan, they send you to jail, or pay your taxes and shit. So what happened was he wound up building a bunch of memorials. As he was dying, he put all his money into the memorials, just so there could be something there to be seen of his remembrance when he died. So that's America. They building up shit. They building a bunch of shit, even though they going out of business.
Because what Yahweh what Yahawashi said unto the disciples, man. Everything that you see before you, all right, that is going to be cast down, man. All right, everything that Esau have established here in America, their satellites, all right, their towers, their bridges, whatever, is all going to be cast down, and it's going to be made stubble, man. All right.
Right.
So for you to want to constantly dwell in this society and thinking that this society is going to go on forever, you got to be a fool, man. All right, because the end is manifests itself in the scriptures, man. All right, and the prophecy is speaking before us, man, daily.
Right.
All right.
Yep. In America, is that valley of the shadow of death. The valley of the shadow of sin. That's America. Psalms 23.
This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 7. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them, because they refuse to do judgment. All right, and you know what the thief came to do: rob, steal, and destroy, man. All right, and then though they swear on the Bible when they're in court, but they don't keep the laws, man. Even though the laws was given unto the heathens, man, it was given unto the children of Israel. All right, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man.
Right.
And one of the laws that was in the scriptures that every day that we work, we're supposed to get paid, man. We don't supposed to be waiting every 2 weeks, all right, or get paid once a week, man.
Right.
All right.
Yep. The spirit was given to the children of Israel, but the book is just that. The book is a book, but the words in it are life. The words are spirit, and that book was given into your hands. And y'all chose not to keep the laws. You can't anyway, and you chose not to tell the children of Israel the truth. So the spirit of that book was given to us, all right, to the children of Israel.
They're a seeing person with a braille book, like in Book of Eli.
Yep.
They can't read it.
They can't read it.
It's crazy.
Isaiah 52 and 3. All right.
This is the book of Isaiah.
All right, let me know you're right.
Chapter 52, verse 3. For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money.
Right, so all you people telling everybody, yeah, man, get crypto coin, it's going to save your life. Man, we tell people to get it, just you can take advantage of it. You know, we want to manipulate the system all the way up to the chip. You know, you don't want to get no chip. But, real quick, let me finish my point. Read that part one more time.
For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught.
Right, we sold ourselves for nothing, man. Our people. All right, was sold into sin, sold into slavery. All right, go ahead, for nothing.
And ye shall be redeemed without money.
Right, he said, no man shall buy you, meaning no man shall redeem you. You see that? We were bought back without money. We were brought back through the blood of Yahawashi, right, through this comforter. Without money, through the Lord's talent, the Lord's money. So crypto coin can't save you, the dollar can't save you, gold and silver can't save you. Keep it real, because if you get crypto coin, we can get it now and we can take advantage of it. But when the time comes, you got to be able to log into their system. They might say you got to get the chip to get your coinage. What? Gold and silver, you better have a whole mine full of that shit. If you only got a pocket full of shillings, you're only going to go but so far. You know? Until you run into the chip again. If you got the chip, you're just going to be destroyed. If you got dollars, you're going to have $1 billion just to get a lollipop. Go ahead, buddy. I appreciate it. If not, though, that was it on that one. Yeah, the Rock, 51 and 28.